For us, it's all about the individual plan. Like Johan Cruyff once said, it's never a team that makes its debut, it's a single player, an individual. At the end, doing an evaluation has nothing to do if I like you or not, it has to do with the potential and did you develop towards that potential.
I think the philosophy of Ajax has always been development of talent, young players coming through, developing yourself, having great coaches, align the philosophy how to play 4-3-3 with wingers, with players who come into the midfield. Yeah, and the idea is to have them at 17, 18, 19 into your first team and let them play. If you're good enough, then you play for Ajax.
Quick thinking, personality, the way of handling the ball, trying to be dominant in the game, it's always been this philosophy. We always try to emphasize that mindset, creating players for the future. Players like Matthijs de Ligt, who were players here in the youth academy, have that connection with our youth team, so they are here to watch some of the games, so that's really inspiring for our players to see them. It's a great reflection of where they need to go to and what they need to learn.
Yeah, I remember the first year I came here, there were people like Frank de Boer, that kind of coach were also here, and for a young kid it's like, whoa, those guys are training here like they are normal, you know, and that was something really, really inspiring for me.
Each age category has their own dressing room. The further you get into our system, the bigger the dressing room gets, like Johan Cruyff for example. That's the last team of our academy, and from there on it's up to the first team in the arena. So these are our core values. We always strive to be the best, being responsible in your behavior and development, being part of a team, having fun doing your activities. And then we see a smiling Patrick Kluivert. On this wall we have all our players that played in our youth system and made their debut in the first team. Christian Eriksen and Maarten Stekelenburg, Wesley Sneijder, Thomas Vermaelen from Belgium. Go back to the 70s, Cruyff, Piet Keizer, after that it was Van Basten, Frank Rijkaard, Dennis Bergkamp. Making the next step it would be Patrick Kluivert, Clarence Seedorf, Edwin van der Sar, Mark Overmars.
Zlatan, for example, Ibrahimovic, he also came here when he was 19. And he had to learn a lot how to be a footballer, how to become a football player. Suarez, also the steps that he made from Uruguay, yeah, he learned a lot and developed himself as a player.
There were all young players that were not known at that time. They started here making their career and now are, well, world dominating players. So I think there's always been a consistent line.
I was 15 and I played in the under-90s, 16 and I played in the under-21, and that really challenged me to get better and to become a better player, I think, and that's something that's really, really good about Ajax Academy.
Everybody gets nervous. Are they going to get a contract or not? And what kind of contract will it be?
Or a young boy, can he do it at 17 at the back? That's the question, and that's the good thing at Ajax. We're there for talented players who wants to come to Ajax and create a legacy for yourself.
What's good for us is that a lot of players know that here at Ajax they get a chance in our first team.
So things are moving, and we need to get back the name of Ajax on more people's lips. And we don't have the Ronaldos or the Hazards, but we have a philosophy, we have a history. Why can Ajax not be your second favorite club? Because one of your players has been educated at Ajax.
At Ajax you learn to win every game, to be at your best every game, and it doesn't matter who your opponent is. That's something, I think it's part of the Ajax Academy.
We've been successful in our philosophy, in the Ajax and Cruyff philosophy, to create the new big talents. So that's how we keep the club alive.